What's up everybody, this is Devon with Repair My Funnel, and in today's video I actually want to talk to you about a question that's come up in conversation amongst the people in our program that I think would be beneficial for entrepreneurs like you. So let's get into it. The question of this week is, what are some effective ways to stay motivated while acquiring new knowledge? Now here's the truth. You may have heard this said before. If you try to be good at everything, you'll be good at nothing. But as an entrepreneur, especially in the early stages, you may find that there is a skill that you may need to acquire to help you move along. Maybe it's something more simple. Maybe you need to figure out how to use something like Canva to help you in your business. Maybe it's something a little bit more complex. Maybe there's a third-party integration like ActiveCampaign that you've never used before, but your client's relying on you to figure this out to successfully complete the project. If that's the case, let's go in to point number one. Point one is set small goals. Now here's the thing. Let's say ActiveCampaign was the piece we wanted to talk about. You don't want to just go at it as, okay, I need to figure out the whole platform. Well, what are the honest things that you need to figure out based on the project that they are talking about with you? Step one may be, I need to figure out how to create a list in ActiveCampaign. Step two may be, I need to figure out how to create an email campaign. Step three may be, I need to figure out how to create these emails in ActiveCampaign. And the final step, I need to figure out how to integrate ActiveCampaign and ClickFunnels 2.0. Once you figure this stuff out, you can break it down into small goals, or if you need to break it down even further from each piece, you can do so as well. Now, point two, practice right away. I think this is so important because a lot of times we may get stuck in the paralysis by overanalysis stage of, man, there's so much I have to do, and you end up doing nothing. So if you've set your small goals, let's figure out what pieces you need to tackle first. And if this means just getting in the platform and messing around, go ahead and do so. If this means maybe messing around a little bit, but also looking for YouTube videos to help you, that's helpful too. Some things to remember, if this is a bigger client and they've been using ActiveCampaign for a while, just make sure you're not messing with any existing things that they have going on. If this is a fresh account, this is the best place to be in because there's not really anything that you can mess up. You can go in there, create lists, break something, and still undo it. But just do things sparingly and have some fun with it along the way. Now, my third point kind of goes with the second point as well. It's mix learning with doing. I think sometimes we get caught up in being professional students and forgetting that we actually have to take this information that we're learning and actually implement it. We have deadlines that we're trying to hit for this client. Let's get out there. Let's get excited. You don't need to know everything about the platform or whatever it is you were trying to accomplish before you get going. Just learn a little bit of information necessary and move forward. My favorite thing to do, especially if I'm watching a video, is watch a certain piece that I need up front and then implement whatever it is that they're talking about as I pause the video, unpause the video, move forward from there. That's my favorite way to go about this, and I think it would be very helpful for you as well. Now, my final point for you, point four, and probably one of the most important, is celebrating the small wins. Now, I want to ask you a question. How many of you find yourself in a place where you say, I'm not where I want to be, and until I get to where I want to be, I can't celebrate? I need to keep my head down. I need to keep grinding. You know, I may not even be that proud of myself. The truth is, there's so much importance behind celebrating those small wins. You need to appreciate yourself and celebrate what you have accomplished thus far. Even if it's something as simple as, hey, I figured out how to create a list in ActiveCampaign. Hey, I figured out how to do a minor design tweak inside of Canva. Or it could even be something you're working on outside of a project. Hey, I figured out this cool new recipe for dinner tonight. Celebrating wins is so important. And this kind of goes into something as well with celebrating wins, which is positive affirmation. I know some people feel very uncomfortable talking to themselves, but I think there's so much power behind what you say to yourself, and sometimes we don't even realize it. Now, here's the thing. If you say really negative things to yourself like, oh man, I can't do this, I'm a failure, whatever the case, your brain starts to believe that. It's rewiring the neural pathways in your brain to believe exactly what you're saying. So on the flip side of that, if you start to celebrate your wins and you say, you know what, I'm great, I'm successful, I'm a great funnel builder, I am an overcomer, suddenly your brain starts to believe that, and things around you are kind of acting on that as well. There's so much power behind this. I really hope all of this is helpful for you guys. If you enjoy content like this, we highly encourage you to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future updates from Repair My Funnel. If you have no clue who Repair My Funnel is, we are actually a done-for-you tech support service. I know that sounds too good to be true, but basically what we do is take the burden of tech support, specifically with ClickFunnels, off of your back. If you're a business owner and you find that the tech side of things gets you down, this is a perfect place for you to be. And actually, for a limited time, we are offering this service for just $1 up front for 30 days. If that's something that sounds good to you, I highly encourage you to go to repairmyfunnel.com/support-expert today to get started. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next one.